Hi, and welcome to this video of how to serve a jammer. You'll see that basically that we have a landing. Basically, I've just landed an extract top, so I'm just going to leg it. But the reason I left this in the clip is because one, I thought I handled it well. I thought it was a cool clip, and two, because it demonstrates that basically I get a drop called in on me in a moment once I properly engage. Obviously, I've retreated just so I can fight the numerous hulks and the factory strider with weaponry, and obviously take out this cannon because they're ruined. If something's going to ruin my run, it's either those or a reinforced rocket strider. There's an angry hulk over there, but that's fine. I'm well out of his range. And I just saw a patrol show up, so lots of little ones. So I'm just going to drop a strafe and get some distance. But basically, this will be what I want. What you'll see in a minute, rather, is I know I'm going to get a drop, but I want it on the extract rather than with those guys, just so I haven't got a drop one direction and a strider breathing down my neck from the other. And I'm going to get a drop, there's no ways around it, and I need to clear this area, so when I come to it I can leave with relative ease. My game dropped halfway through this, so I never actually got to finish this mission anyway. But basically, I'm just going to put a couple of turrets on my flanks, and the drop will come. And then just try and deal with the strider quickly. Nice. So basically, I don't know yet there's a jammer. I just make a discovery after I've cleared up the area. So this also shows you how to deal with bot drop when you're under a bit of pressure. If you've got, obviously I've got my turrets that are covering my flanks, so nothing's going to get up on me, and now I can just deal with this drop. So, and also just remember that the drops, if I shoot down the ships, doesn't necessarily kill them all. A lot of them sort of get stuck in the debris and create a bit of a traffic jam, which buys me a lot of time, which is exactly what I want right now. But straight after I've sort of cleared this area, I discover a jammer, and it's pretty perfect because we've just had a drop. Took a little bit of a boop there, but that's fine. That's why I tend to do no stim runs rather than no damage runs. I know a couple of people are really good at them, but stray laser ruining my run would hurt my feelings. But I can see on the map as well, all of the guards from the exfil are dead because the red's gone. So, and the reason I know that there might be something there is because there's an extra red sort of red circle area. So there should be 2 heavy bases, the fortress, and a light one, medium base rather. So if there's an extra red circle, sometimes there's several, they're all going to be sub-objectives. Now obviously I've got a great view of the jammer from here. I've got a bit of high ground. Now the first thing I want to do is get rid of the fab so it can't produce any more of the little dudes, because they're the ones that are going to call on a drop, and a drop is what makes, in my opinion, a jammer such a pain. Now I'm playing extra cautious because we have got the incinerator core, but basically this is how you do a jammer. You bait out a breach and then safely with cover with a little bit of distance, and if you can, obviously it's not always possible, get a bit of high ground and take out the guards. They will start to all pull towards the side that you're on the more you shoot at them. You might get, I think I get it as well, as a couple of stragglers towards the back that can't be asked to shoot me at this point, so I deal with them at the end. But I want as many things dead. Now, if this was an incendiary core, I'd probably start moving a bit closer. But even at this range that I am, and I'm using a lot of cover as best I can, I have been one-shotted by one of those fire shotguns, so I'm just not too keen on that happening again. But basically we haven't had another drop, and it's about that time that we should get one. It's every couple of minutes, 2 minutes to be precise, back to back. Now I'm not seeing any reason that there could be a little, like a raider, MG raider, or I forget what the other dude's called, but little bots that will call in a drop, which is really positive because I've taken out the fabs. That means I'm not going to get a drop. I just need to deal with the last few guards, Obviously I can't see overly well because I don't have a scoped weapon, and I should probably change the sight on the purifier now that it's maxed out. And I'm just going to use the map to see what's left. So I know there's at least one heavy and a couple of lights. Now sometimes if they're stood right next to each other, the map might say there's only one or two. But I'm going to approach a little bit slowly. And there. So still a couple more. I just spot them there next to each other. So what I'm going to do is, just to make sure I'm extra safe, is take them out of max range with a heat round. Sometimes I double tap the button and I laugh halfway through changing weapons on the emote wheel. I don't mean to do that. And now that I check my map and it's clear, now the meteorite is about to take it out. Would have been helpful to do that before I got into a fight with it, but you know, I don't always get what I want. But you get the point. I could have quite easily gone in there and dealt with the jammer with a hell bomb. So yeah, and it's taken like 5 minutes, but I've cleared, and now I've cleared the worst or the hardest sub objective in the game, should I say? So nothing too bad.